What's up, Jayhawk? What's up, Corson? I'm doing better. I got a little bit of a headache, but I'm doing better. I don't know how the fuck you spelled that wrong, but what's up, Sonic? I'll react when I get back to doing the reactions. I'm just streaming for the day. Today just been a little bit more of a personal day, more of a busy day. That's why I'm doing the stream with the title that I have it, because I'm just updating everybody. So, as many people aren't really like blind to what's been going on. There was a situation that happened for 2+ years. Don't even know over what, but I took today to be like, okay, I'm gonna unblock everybody that I've had difference with, and I'm gonna just make a post and show them, yo, who wanna squash this internet shit with me? Cause I ain't got all day, and I ain't wasting my time with this shit for all my life. Cause I'm flat out on some, we don't have to be cool. We don't have to not be cool, but I need to know who wanna squash it. And I need them to directly talk with me one-on-one each so that I know it's serious. I reached out to Shady because I heard he wanted to speak with me. I squashed it with Raven TOH. I reached out to Crazy Gamer, aka Nerd, who I've had kind of a frenemy type of experience with him. Friends and then foes, friends and then foes. And I've reached out to Nappy, who is now Afro as an Oreo on YouTube. Now, I've reached out to them because I heard about Shady wanting to speak with me and squash it for a minute. I reached out to Nerd. Nerd is the first motherfucker I met up here on this YouTube shit when I first started. On my old account before it got hacked and deleted. And dude was legit a little brother to me. And it hasn't changed. So it's more so like I didn't want to look at him as an enemy all the fucking time. I just wanted to have little brother back, pretty much. And as far as Nappy, I blocked him out of blacking out, like spazzing on everyone and snapping. I blocked him for no fucking reason. So I did hit him up, and me and him chopped it up on the phone. And he was pretty much just giving me some advice that I'm now able to take the right way. And Apex Reborn, who is Jonathan Cyrus, he commented under my "Who wants to squash this internet shit with me?" He says me, so I told him DM me. He hit me up. He told me he wanted to move on, and he said sorry. And then we just squashed it there. I tried to hit up Cheyenne Nuyasha. She wouldn't accept an apology or squash it. I'm fine with that. I haven't heard nothing from Sleepy, Deadly, Eternal, or anybody else. But like I said, I'm fine either way. I was able to make peace at least with somebody today. So really, that's what matters to me. So whoever accept or don't accept, I'm cool with that. I honestly just wanted to move the fuck forward and not care, cause this YouTube shit is my fucking life. I'm not trying to have my entire life based off of internet bullshit as far as conflict between one person and the other or one side and the other. I'm not trying to do that shit. Honestly, that shit is ridiculous. But I just so that makes four people that I've pieced it up with, that I squashed it with. That makes four people. Now, I didn't want to keep people blocked when I was talking about squashing it today because I did that last time and it didn't work out for me because I wasn't talking to them directly. And because I wouldn't talk to nobody directly and squash it with no one directly, that's why I kept being back in that fucking bubble. Like I couldn't get out of that fucking hamster wheel and shit. And it just felt like everything was just constantly crumbling or collapsing. I didn't want it to always be like that. So I decided I'm gonna do something different today. It was tough for me to do it because I got pride like a motherfucker, yo. Like you gotta understand, that's one of my traits is pride. I got a lot of pride. It doesn't always get in the way, but for this one it did get in the way. So even if no one else made the move to reach out to me, I made the move to leave the decision up to everybody else that I had differences with. And that's just what it is. I wanted to personally end this shit for good. And the reason I was telling people to hit me up is because I want to know if you dead serious about squashing the shit. Like, I don't want to hear about it. I want you to tell me. I want you to let me know. I don't want it to be where I either hear about it or I see it somewhere else. I want you to let me know. Because both sides saying I want to squash it is still indirect. I just did what I felt I needed to do. Like, granted, I should have done that shit firsthand, but still, it's just something I felt I needed to do. Damn, it got quiet in the chat and shit. And this is just speaking off of what I've always felt, the shit wasn't worth it. Like, none of the fuck you this or you started that shit, none of that shit was worth it. It really wasn't. Because, granted, some people shouldn't have said what they said, but I shouldn't have made no disses. It didn't help me with like being at peace with myself. So I had to figure something out. But honestly, none of the shit was worth it. Whoever just joined, feel free to comment or just leave. What's up, Fantasy? No, I didn't bother to even try to watch that shit.